Okay, so that's it about computer network. Okay, what we need to know about this section is what is itself, or what is the meaning of computer network, and what are the network classifications. Okay, so this is the important thing for this section. So for this part, okay, so this is sample question. Okay, maksudnya soalan yang boleh keluar lah for this part. For open book question. Okay, so this is the kind of question. For example, as a network engineer at XYZ Bank, you are required to plan the computer networking in bank that covers the state of Melaka, Johor and Negeri Sembilan. So which of the computer network is suitable for the plan? Explain your answer. So this one will be 12 marks. Okay, so you can expect this kind of form, okay, or this form of question, okay, to be for your midterm and also final. This about soalan open book ni dia kita tak nampak jawapan dia, tapi kita boleh dapat through our knowledge about that section, okay, or about the chapter itself. Okay, so siapa boleh jawab soalan ni? Okay, so mine, okay, good. Okay, so this one is the marks. The marks is 12 marks, isn't it? Okay, so now if you answer, okay, man, all right, so you get 2 marks. Okay, how about the rest? 10 marks. What should you put for this one? So can you just guess? Boleh ada sesiapa nak cuba? Okay, anyone? Because it can cover multiple line. Okay, alright, good. But if you answer with tanda soal ni, nanti saya kata, awak tanya saya semula ke macam mana ni? Okay, so your answer should be ni lah, betul-betul lah nanti kan. Okay, tapi for this purpose, because it can cover multiple line, okay, yeah, it is acceptable. Okay, so what else? This one, if you answer, okay, man, because it can cover multiple line. Okay, so this one you can get already 5 marks. Okay, two for the answer for man, and then the other one is the other one for your explanation on multiple line tu. Okay, and then because of the high speed, yeah, you can say that, you can explain based on the if let's say you answer man, okay, so you can answer based on the specification of metropolitan area network. Okay, you can explain your answer based on that. Okay, all right, so I think okay, from your answer I can get, maybe you can already get the idea, isn't it, of open book question and answer. Okay, so let me just go through the next one. How you can tackle the question like what we have in the previous slide. Okay, so to most of the way to answer open book test. Okay, for example, like this. Okay, so the first 2 marks, okay, maybe you can say, you can state the available choice that you have based on your understanding. Okay, for example, there are 2 computer networks that can be considered for the plan that are local area network and metropolitan area network, for example. Okay, and then the next part, so this one, the first line over here, so you already get 2 marks because you already state your available choice, or you already state your choice. Okay, and then the next one, second point is you can explain or discuss the advantage or disadvantage of the choice. Okay, for example, if let's say you choose, okay, LAN and metropolitan area network, so you can explain what and how does this LAN networking is suitable for the purpose. Okay, and then next, maybe you can explain about MAN, and then explain about how MAN is suitable for the purpose. Okay, and here disadvantage ni, for example, you can tell about other computer network yang tak match the answer. Okay, you can compare, you can be creative on your answer. You can either discuss the advantage of your choice, or you can discuss about limitation on the other choice yang not in your option lah. Okay, maksudnya mana yang kita tak pilih tu, so kita boleh discuss sekali. Kita cakap kita tak pilih apa, body area network for example, sebab apa-apa macam tu. So you can be creative with your answer. Okay, and then after that, so this one, depending on your explanation, so you can get 8 marks for here. Okay, and then the last one is state your final choice. So maybe after you discuss, then you conclude. As a network engineer, I will choose apa, macam tu. Okay, so if let's say you stick to your choice, this one is very subjective, alright? The way you present can be many ways. And this is just a sample of the presentation. Okay, you state your available choice. The second one is you explain or discuss the advantage or disadvantage of your choice. And the last one, you state your final choice. So it can be you already state and finalize your choice over here. Okay, so the marks will be lain pula lah dekat sini nanti. So this one will be straight away be 4 marks already. Okay, and then you explain why. Kan? So why over here, so you get 8 marks. So something like that. So the important thing is the way you explain or discuss your choice too. So this is important. And usually the explanation over here depends on what we had learned in our course. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at the next section, computer network. So this is slide 16 and 20. Sorry, this is the same one. Okay, so just another reminder for open book question and answer. Okay, so usually it have no correct or wrong answer. Okay, you can answer, you can give your answer anything at all, but the justification to your answer is important. Okay, and then usually open book means open answer, so it can be many answers. And then a good answer is the one that have a strong or accepted explanation and discussion. Okay, and usually this kind of question involves higher order thinking skill. So you have to be creative. All right. So I hope so I hope by this time you already get some idea on how open book test looks like. Okay, so the next section we have section 3 covers network architecture. So section 3 is network architectures, topologies and communication standards. Okay, so the first one is network architecture. So for this section, what we need to know, the first one is what is network architecture? Okay, so network architecture is the design of computers, devices and media in a network. And usually it is classified based on the roles of the computers and devices in the network. So this is what we call as network architecture. Okay, so what are the categories of what are the categories of network architecture? So there are 2 categories, isn't it? The first one is client-server network, and the other network architecture is peer-to-peer network. Okay, so the difference between these two is that in client-server network, there is one computer that will act as server, okay, and the others will act as client. And the connection usually is like this, meaning that the client will all get the resources from the server. Okay, so this is what we call as client-server network, okay, or client-server network architecture. The second one, we have peer-to-peer network architecture. So this one, the configuration or the architecture is usually in this way, in this figure, in which all computers act as peers. Okay, maksudnya semua macam kawan je, meaning that they can share resources with each other. Okay, without with equal amount of access. Okay, so this is what we call as peer-to-peer network. So this is the meaning of network architecture and its category. Okay. So if we move to the next one, network topology. So what is network topology? So network topology is the layout of computers and devices in a communication network by considering the types of devices, cabling, distance, speeds, and also the cost of the network. Okay, so this is the meaning of network topology. All right. So before this, we have network architecture. Okay, so now we have network topology. So network topology is more on the layout of the computers and devices in a communication network. How about network architecture? Network architecture is the design of computer and devices and media in a network, usually classified based on the roles of the computer and devices in the network. Okay, so I hope you can get the difference between these two terms. Okay, so this is network topology. So what is the next important thing about network topology? All right, so under network topology, so we have 4 types of network topology, okay, or 4 types of layout. Layout for computers in a communication network. Okay, so the first one is bus network, ring network, star network, and mesh network. Okay, so let's take a look at the first one. Bus network. So bus network ni bukanlah dia ada bus sebenarnya, okay. So bus network means that dia ada satu kabel, okay, dekat tengah-tengah ni that we call as bus. Okay, so bus tu is a physical cable actually. We call it as bus. Okay, so if you can relate, kalau satu electrical line, so we call it as electrical lines, isn't it? If several electrical lines, so we call it as electrical bus ataupun kita panggil dia bus. Alright. So that is what it meant by bus network. All computers connected to the bus or the physical cable over here. Okay, so ni tak adalah sebenarnya. Alright. So in this network topology, okay, if the bus ni, okay, so bila bus ni fail, okay, so then the whole thing, the whole network will fail, okay, because the bus is the important thing in this network topology. Okay, so for you to understand this network topology, so what you need to know is actually what is the network topology for the bus network looks like. So that is the first one. The second one is what is the advantage of this network topology. And the third one is what is the disadvantage of this network topology. Okay, so this is how you organize your information. Okay.